Pirates against the Dodgers. You go, that's a mismatch. But look who's on the mound. It's Skeens against Yamamoto, arguably the two best pitchers in the game. 10 o'clock Eastern right here at MLB Network. It is going to be awesome. As far as the tail of the tape, a little boxing style. Skeens 2.87 ERA, 30 strikeouts, 4 walks. That's absurd. Look at the whip, nearly identical. Then check out Yamamoto's ERA, 0.93. Almost the same amount of innings, 38-7 in the strikeout to walk ratio. So I love it. Boxing style, see why back in the day? Let's go tail the tape as we break down both of these two outstanding pitchers. First and foremost, who would you start in a one-game playoff? Skeens or Yamamoto?
This is so
right out of the gate, I'm putting you in the fire.
You're talking about 0.93. We have to acknowledge that Yamamoto has really come into his own. He is so polished, and when you watch what he does, yes, he does not have the stature that Paul Skeens has, but he has the composure and he has the stuff that plays. And when you look at the numbers, the four-seamer and the splitter, nobody is touching that right now. Yeah. I understand. Skeens is awesome. You can't. This is a situation to where no matter who you pick, you find yourself in a good spot.
Yeah.
But when you compare the two, Skeens is probably better with his top 3 pitches: four-seam, splinter, and sweeper overall, because Yamamoto does give it up on his breaking on his curveball just a little bit more. They're both. I think Paul Skeens is going to be a more uncomfortable at bat. Yeah. Yamamoto, you feel like you're seeing something, but that splitter is absolutely disappearing. But when you put them side by side and actually look at just the stuff, what stuff would I want to be behind in center field? If I'm in center field and I'm watching the pitcher on the mound, which guy am I wanting to stand behind? And I think right now, if I put them side by side, I think I'm going for Yamamoto right now. I think I'm going for Yamamoto right now.
It's funny because the Dodgers, I look at so much of the fact there's so many other pitchers that you mentioned before you get to him. And as you said, he might be the crown jewel of this team. All right, let's go specifically. Skeens' four-seamer against Yamamoto's four-seamer. Pitch by pitch, which four-seamer do you prefer?
I would love to see him.
All right, take a look.
I would love to see him side by side. Is that possible?
Oh, look at see why for you it's all magical.
Okay, when we're watching these pitches side by side, which one am I taking? I see Yamamoto's heater is running it up on you. With Skeens, you're getting 98, 99, 100. Yamamoto pumping it at 96.
The answer is Skeens. Come on.
They're both able to execute their pitches. I think I'm gonna take Paul Skeens.
I like to see
fastball, especially when you dig into the numbers and see
12 strikeouts in his four-seamer.
12 punch-outs on the fastball. I'll take Paul Skeens' fastball, absolutely.
What's fascinating about both these guys is, I know the way the art of pitching's evolved, it's not 2-3 pitches, 7 pitches for each of these guys. Here's what I'm curious about, though, the wipeout pitch. If I tell you Skeens is splinter or Yamamoto splitter.
Splitting?
Yeah, I love the splitter.
That's an easy one for me.
Splitter.
Let's check them out.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's check them out.
I mean, Yamamoto's splitter might be the best pitch in baseball.
You have to protect against the splitter, but there's no pitch in baseball that you have to protect against more than Yamamoto's splitter. When you look at the right side of the screen, you have to almost give him the fastball down in the zone, because if you give him anything down, if you're willing to fire anything down, it's going to be a swing and miss every time. I understand Skeens is a wipeout splitter as well, but hitters are hitting 0.77 off of Yamamoto's splitter. You have to protect against that. I've played with Tanaka, seeing that splitter on a night-to-night basis when he's out there on the mound. It's unhittable when it's on.
I mean, 20 strikeouts in that splitter. And to your point, when you're watching from center field, just aesthetically pleasing. When the ball starts here and just dives like that, it's...
Adam in my ear, 51% whiff rate on the splitter. That's just throw it every pitch. Just throw it every pitch and just throw it no-hitter.
Throw out the other 6 pitches out the window, just throw the splitter. All right, next up, how about, again, specific pitches, the spin rate here. So we're talking the sweeper of Skeens or the curveball of Yamamoto.
See, as we're talking, I said that I would pick Yamamoto, but now as we're going through the pitches...
I'm selling you on Skeens. Let's go.
The curveball from Yamamoto, I think, although we're going to see the wipeout ones right now, the curveball is the one pitch that Yamamoto does give up a little bit more on. Skeens' sweeper is also one of the most unhittable pitches. Skeens has 3 pitches that people aren't able to slug on. Yamamoto has 2. With that being said, that's when the composure comes into play. That's when the polish and the experience that Yamamoto has from pitching in Japan and pitching here has to come into effect at some point. But as far as stuff goes, Skeens just the cake, because with 2 out of 3 wipeout pitches with 3 out of 3 wipeout pitches as opposed to Yamamoto's 2 out of 3.
And yet you could still make a case. You would take Yamamoto ahead
I would
of him.
still take Yamamoto. I mean.
But just pure stuff,
Pure
you're
stuff,
taking
Skeens got it.
What about Shedeur Sanders? Where are you taking him?
I mean, I think we're at the 21st pick and he hasn't been taken yet, but
maybe in the first round.
I thought he was going to be a top 20 pick.
All right, when it comes to Skeens versus Yamamoto, I cannot wait for tomorrow night. Again, if you're a baseball fan, you're going to love this, watching these two guys go head-to-head, 10 o'clock Eastern, here on MLB Network.
Yo, what's up, Dodger Nation? You feel that buzz in the air? Nah, it's not just springtime in LA. It's the sound of change coming to Chavez Ravine. And if I told you there's a chance that Nolan Arenado, yes, that Nolan Arenado, could finally come home, would you believe me? Today, we're diving into the firestorm of rumors swirling around Arenado possibly joining the Dodgers, and how Max Muncy's struggles at third base might just be opening that door. So before we jump in, smash that like button, subscribe if you bleed Dodger Blue like I do, and hit the comments. Would you trade Muncy for Arenado right now? Let's go! Arenado, hometown hero potential. All right, let's start with the man of the hour, Nolan Arenado. 8-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glove winner, one of the most consistent third basemen of our generation. Even in a down year with the Cardinals, he's still hitting .267 with an .800 OPS. That's no slump. But here's what makes this special. Arenado's from Newport Beach. He grew up a Dodger fan. And get this, he turned down a deal that would have sent him to the Astros just so he wouldn't kill his shot at one day wearing Dodger blue. This guy doesn't just want to play baseball, he wants to be a Dodger. That means something. That's rare. It's not just stats, it's heart. And heart wins championships. Muncy struggles, real talk. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Max Muncy. Look, I've always respected Max. He's been a huge part of this team. But let's be real. 2025 has been rough. The bat isn't there. Power numbers are down. Batting average? Ugly. And defensively at third? It's been shaky at best. A handful of errors already, and it's barely spring. And yeah, the Dodgers just gave him an extension. But let's not kid ourselves. Contracts don't protect you from performance drops. The Dodgers are built to win now. And third base is looking like a weak spot. Is this the right time for Arenado? Which brings us back to Arenado. Let's say we hit a rough patch. Someone gets hurt. The bats go cold. Suddenly, you're Andrew Friedman staring at a depth chart that doesn't inspire confidence at the hot corner. And Arenado? He's already said it. If the time comes, I'd love to call LA home. That's not a rumor, that's a quote. The guy is ready. Everything's lining up. His loyalty to LA, his recent form, Muncy's struggles. This could be the perfect storm. Bigger picture, what this move means. But this is bigger than just swapping third baseman. This is about what the Dodgers stand for. It's about commitment, identity, and winning now. Arenado isn't just a superstar, he's a guy who wants to be here. He's hungry. He's got something to prove. That's the kind of fire you want in the clubhouse heading into October. And I know it's tough to talk about moving on from guys like Muncy, but championship teams make hard decisions. That's how dynasties are built. But hey, that's just my take. I want to hear from you guys. Would you pull the trigger on a deal for Arenado? Is Muncy still your guy? Or is it time to shake things up? Drop your takes in the comments, share this video with your fellow fans, and let's keep this conversation going. This is Dodger Nation, baby. We're all in this together. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay locked in with the latest Los Angeles Dodgers news, where we don't just cover the team, we live it. I'm Victor, your ride or die Dodger fan, and I'll catch you next time. Let's go Dodgers!